for the people back home. We're just going to go to Afrikaans for the people there, and then see how we'll go in Xhosa. Better? Not? Okay. Ja, eerst die mense by die huis, dankie weer eens deur die week en alles. Hoe ons ook al die span kies, voel altyd die support af van Suid-Afrika af. Ons wil verseker bitter graag hierdie wedstryd wen. Ons wil 'n paar ouens kans gee. En ons laaste 3 toerwedstryde volgende week is Wallis daar. Ons het altyd geweet, speel ons Engeland hier so by die huis. Ons laaste paar jaar se track record is nie baie great geweest nie, en weer eens, ons het maar met 9 punte gewen. Australië en Nieu-Seeland, de laaste 2 games kon nou sien, Engeland so pad terug, so vir ons daar ons 7-0 teruggegaan het, 5-3 split gespeel het, en ons nog steeds die job kon gedoen het, en daarom moet meer as 7 punte kon gewen het. Ons was comfortable, maar ons het daarom 'n bietjie van 'n window gehad in die laaste paar minute, en ja, dankie vir al die ondersteuning by die huis, en groete daar aan die mense.
Ngifuna ukuthi siyabulela iqembu support sifumile ngabantu abasendlini nabantu basemzansi abazosibukela. Bekunzima kakhulu, England idlale ngamandla, and siyazi namhlanje bazaza ngalo futhi thina, because if bebesikile thina bizonyusa i-confidence yabo. But bekunzima namhlanje sisebenzele le win namhlanje, and then xa sifumana amathuba ethu sawathatha. So siyavuya kakhulu, sinomdlalo wokugqibela ngoku kuzofuneka sihambe siye Wales and sowina la mdlalo, umdlalo omkhulu kakhulu.
Right, questions? Lloyd?
Sorry, they gave me a mic, so I didn't go first. Congrats on the win, guys. Rassie, just from your side, obviously a great win, but just performance-wise, if you could sum it up for us, what you made besides performance.
Yeah, it's tough at last because, you know, when we had a good margin, winning margin this game, again, one can probably say I don't know, does the score really reflect how close the game was? I think yes, it was a 1-try game, penalty kicking missed here and there, 2 tries, one from them and one from ours, disallowed for small infringements or by necro or forward pass or something like that, and yeah, competitive as well. We're getting some disruptions and injuries, and Ox not be able to do our normal swap around when we try to get the fresh legs on. Then a guy like Lucanio really brought some energy. I thought Vincent and Malcolm really did, and same with the 2 loose forwards, and Kobus as well. So overall, I guess when you play Twickenham and you have to say we're not happy with the performance, and we beat them by 9 points, that would be arrogant. We wasn't fantastic, but we content that we could beat them today.
And just somebody we obviously know he's one of the best players in the world already, but I mean, how big was Cheslin Colby tonight? And just, you know, those moments of brilliance.
He was tall.
I'm so nervous that I'm jinxing, and I keep on saying he's just a special player, but it doesn't seem to go to his head. I think that's probably one of the most important things in the world, that stuff don't go to your head. Even I don't think there's actually a title that he hasn't won. From Sevens, Toulouse, wherever he's played, you know, I think only a Super Rugby title he hasn't won. And he always stay grounded. If you rest him last week and play him this game, he's just up to speed immediately. And I think the team also helps him a lot, but one can't praise him enough for. There's always not the glamorous things that he does. There's a lot of off-the-ball work that he really does well. And yeah, we can just be very fortunate that we have such a good crop of winners.
Rassie, under pressure now in the, fairly late in the game, it's almost as if that adversity brings out the best in you. You really responded well with Gerard. So just your thought on how the team responds to these kind of situations. Is that the champion sort of pedigree coming through?
I definitely think it's experience. I think the team that we put out there has played together a lot in important games. They also, most of them played in the last match against Argentina for the Rugby Championship. Getting cards is not something that we're proud of, but hanging in there while we have a card, that definitely takes some character and good planning. From the other coaches and the guys who's running the specific areas in the game, being a defense lineouts or scrum, Vincent going to lose it. If Vincent didn't have the ability to go to lose it, which we marked on the team sheet, we would have gone to uncontested scrums, which would have meant we would have gone to 13 men. So then we would have struggled to keep them out because they really were doing well. So yes, I do think calm heads, which we weren't always in the coach's box, but the players on the field pretty much were cool, calm, and handled it with experience.
Can you please also just give me your thoughts? I mean, Damien Darlendo, we chat about Colby, but Damien, there seems to be like a golden thread in his career that if it needs a big play, he comes up with it. Putting Colby away and just your, because just give me your thoughts on Damien's ability to just come up with that little bit of magic.
Yeah, I think there's it's someone that we know what he's capable of, whether he has the ball in hand or he's defending. And he's such a big guy, and he's got one of the best passes in the team, so opposition never know what he's going to do. And what I like about him is his attitude. He's not scared to try stuff, and he's not scared to take it upon his shoulders. But I think, like you say, and if we need, like we talk about warriors on our team, and if we need ground, he's not scared to put his hand up and say, give it to me, I'll let it go. And that's what makes the team so special. And that's why, because Russ is so good, he gives us the freedom. And you say there's a system, the system is there to protect you, but you got to still bring yourself. And that's what we love in Dukes. If our 10 is under pressure, he'll take control of that and take charge. So yeah, it's really good to have that in the group.
Rusty, when you were kind of camped in your 22, was there a moment where you thought that this game was slipping out of your grasp, and the run of penalties, were you getting nervous?
No, I think it was more or less the same. I think it was just before halftime when we were camped in the half, and maybe 20 or 30, 25 minutes in when we actually scored a try, and the ref said there were three or four penalties in a row, but then we scored a try. I think unfortunately, or lucky for us, unfortunate for them, they didn't convert, and we got the first yellow card, and we definitely knew if we made another mistake there, penalty-wise, we would go down to 13 men, and I think that's where the call came on. Let's be whiter than white, don't contest at the breakdown and make sure we don't go to 13, because they really had us under the pump, and that's maybe when we also subbed Peter Steff to go and play lock. So yes, they did definitely have us under pressure there.
Yeah, and see, when a team goes on this run of like winning so many consecutively tight games, you look at England how they're losing consecutive tight games. Do you get a sense when you're playing that one team believes it more? Do you kind of get the sense that no matter what happens, you're still going to come out on top? Is that a feeling that you have on the pitch?
I don't think any teams believe any less. I think in the game, I think England would have believed till the end of the game, and for us it's the same. No matter what's going on, we're going to go on until the last whistle is blown, and that's one thing that the coach is encouraging and say, chasing lost causes. It doesn't matter what the score is or how much time is left in the score, but we're going to go until it's over. And I think they have the same mindset. You see the way they played today, they made it hard for us, and we had to dig deep and keep on going over and over. We've been through this kind of period as well. If you give up, you're never going to make it out of it. You just got to keep on going. It's tough. It's really tough, but it really helped us and pulled us together as a group, and we had certain goals and we reached those goals. And that's what I said earlier in the week. The motivation comes within us. We don't look for outside motivation within us, and obviously what we're playing for the people back home in our country, and it's been special to see so many South Africans come out and support us here. So yeah, it will come right for them as long as they just keep on going.
Racing tactically, early on those 3 touchdowns on the number 9, was it something that you were looking at sending the tall boys to the step and get them back to the game?